New at 9, you probably don't even think about it, but you may have some energy vampires in your house, and garlic will not keep them away.
No.
We're talking about your appliances, a lot of them that are using up power, and you don't even realize it, and they probably shouldn't be plugged in.
Absolutely. So joining us this morning is David Mayer, the Supervisor of Sustainability from OUC. Good morning to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for being here.
Appreciate
David,
it.
we're glad that you are here because all of us, between us, she and I, we have 6 energy vampires in our house.
And you have 3 in your house.
We have 9 between the 3 of us. So what are some of the more common energy vampires?
So there are a lot of different energy vampires throughout your home. You could have anything from laptops that are plugged in continuously, phone chargers, anything that draws electricity while it's not on and being used can be considered an energy vampire.
So in a parent's case, right, and it's not just parents that do this, adults do too. It's the lights left on, it's the ceiling fans left on when nobody's in the room, right? All of these things, but those are kind of like the bigger things that you think about, right?
Yes, those are definitely things that we always try to impart to our kids. Turn the lights off when you leave the room, turn the fans off, make sure you're doing that. But beyond that, there are appliances and different things throughout your house that even when you leave the room and think they're turned off, they're still sucking energy and kind of bleeding you dry.
And that bleeding dry on this Halloween. And that's kind of what is so scary to me is that when I leave, we always make sure that all the lights are off. I don't unplug my toaster, for example, and I don't unplug my laptop, for example, but it is still using energy.
Exactly. The consumption while the appliance is not turned on might be minimal, but when you add up all the different appliances that we have over time and throughout the house, and if you've got multiple phone chargers and multiple laptops plugged in, that can really add up over the course of a month.
I love the spider web that you made over here with all the chargers, because that's definitely something we're all guilty of this, right? We leave those chargers plugged in even after we unplug our phones.
Exactly. And you may even feel the next time that you go plug in your phone that charger is hot.
It's hot, yes.
So that's a sign that it's consuming electricity, and it's actually acting like a little mini space heater, adding heat to your areas. You know, even computers, when they're left on, they're producing heat that's adding to your air conditioning consumption as well. So a couple different things going on there.
So we now know the problem. What are some solutions, and what can we do to kind of get these energy vampires to go away?
It's a great question. So the easiest thing is to unplug as you're done with an appliance. You know, if you use the appliance very infrequently, definitely make sure that it's unplugged till the next time that you use it. Another option for you is to install what's called a power strip. So you may have those throughout your house. So if you've got your computer, your printer, stereo, anything like that all in one specific area, plugging all those devices into that power strip makes it a lot easier to turn them all off at once rather than unplugging each one of them. And then there are other things like using sleep mode when available, making sure that your appliances are Energy Star qualified, so they're consuming less electricity.
And you can get a break on things if you do that too, right? Either like a break on, maybe you get like a rebate or something.
We do
the government. Okay.
Plenty of rebates available. OUC offers tons of rebates. OUC.com/rebates for more information on that. Not necessarily focused on like energy vampires, but on other things to make your consumption lower and to attack those majority consumers.
And you know, with just about 30 seconds left, speak again to the importance of making sure that you do unplug before you leave, because I think a lot of people think if I unplug my TV, then I've got to plug it back in, it's got to reboot, it's got to go through all this. But it's important to do this because it is about sustainability at the end of the day, right?
Very true, very true. And there are certain appliances like your television or your DVR that when you unplug it, it may take a long time for it to reboot. So those might not be ideal, but if you've got a second television that you hardly ever use or multiple TVs throughout the house that you infrequently use, unplugging those is really a good idea.
All right.
All right. Well, I'll tell you one thing that's going to help us. We are going to go from 90 degrees today to 78 degrees tomorrow, and that will save people a ton of money on their electric bills.
Those AC bills will go, exactly.
Finally. So thank you, Dave, from OUC.
Thank you very much.
We so appreciate you.
Have a good Halloween.
Yes.
You too.